place is empty. Thank you for joining us for tonight's presentation of UGA Ice Dawgs Hockey. It's a beautiful Saturday night in Athens as the Dogs take on Middle Tennessee State University. I'm Torrin Smith, joined here by Zach Bohennick. As we get ready to play this game here between UGA and MTSU, what do you think the Dogs need to do to bounce back from last night's loss against Tennessee, Zach?
Well, I think the biggest thing is going to be, just putting the last night behind these guys, right? Tough way to open the season with a 6-0 loss to Tennessee here on home ice. The vibe in the locker room today was, it's a new day, it's a new game. Got some new faces in Coach Camp's lineup tonight, so we'll see what the boys are able to do here, but I know it's going to be high energy and fast paced today, and they're looking to avenge last night, so it should be a fun one.
Definitely. Dogs are going to be looking to bounce back tonight. We'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. At center for the Dogs is number 7, William McDonald. On the wings, Evan Parente, and making his college hockey debut, number 71, Ethan Johns. On defense is 16, Luke Burnett, and number 6, Zach Puma. So we are started in this one as Parente takes it up the ice for the Dogs, 3-on-2. Into the zone, shot goes just wide and into the corner. Big hit by the net by Johns. They're throwing some bodies here early. Johns in the corner. Rims it around the wall for Parente. Up to the point for Puma. Puma tries to settle it down, but he turns it over. Able to keep his man in the zone, so Burnett will chase that one back away from danger. Burnett looking up ice for Johns. He's pressured. Conway, as the Dogs make a change, Conway will try and get it deep, but he can't. And MTSU back the other way. Almost a big hit there by Campbell, but he just missed his man. Dogs pick it back the other way. Here comes Mazzaros on the left wing side. Looking for help, he takes it into the corner. Played away from him by Banas. Here's Siciliano for MTSU, but it's taken away from him by Bigda. Up at the point, Campbell unable to settle it. Able to keep the puck away from the forechecker, and Gannon will send it the length of the ice. Here comes Mazzaros for the Dogs. His shot off the blocker. Rebound pops out the center, but played clear. Up top is Gannon in the corner now. Trying to leave it off for Conway, but he can't. Here comes MTSU the other way. Taken away again by Conway, and he'll dump it in deep for the Dogs.
Dogs appear to have a lot more jump here early on in this first period. They're getting pucks in deep. They're playing that physical game. That's something they didn't really capitalize a lot on last night.
Definitely, and the Dogs are going to have to look to keep that physical game up because this is a short bench for MTSU. Only 14 players on the bench for them tonight. So icing on the play. Face-off will be to the left of goalie Ryan Bobrow. Oh, pardon me, that was Ethan Roy. Face-off won by Santa Maria. Quick shot off the face-off. Save. Rebound pops out. Santa Maria unable to hold on to it. Keeps it in the corner, looking to center it, but it bounced off a skate in front. Rimmed around the boards. It's Jackson Taylor playing it for MTSU, and he takes it out to center. Chips it around. That's Bill Martin, the freshman for Georgia, making his college hockey debut tonight. Here comes Strauss wheeling it up the ice for the Dogs. Across center is Strauss. He dumps it into the opposite corner. Thomas is pressured. Set up to the point for Martin. He's unable to handle it. It'll go all the way down the ice. And Newbold will tie it up. So the first defensive zone face-off for the Dogs tonight. They did not do well in that area last night with a couple of goals for Tennessee coming off of crucial lost draws. Face-off won by Santa Maria. And here comes Punzenberger the other way. Passes it up top. Into the zone now is Crawford. Crawford in the corner. Rims it up the half wall, and we have a whistle. There's a hand pass called on the play.
And let's go back a little bit. That was a good sequence there by Santa Maria in front. He gets a good shot, follows up his rebound, and just couldn't quite hang on there. We're going to need to see a lot more of that from this line here tonight if the Dawgs want a chance of being successful.
Face-off was won by MTSU, but chased into the corner. The Dawgs have control again. Playing it now is Punzenberger on the half wall. Lays it down into the corner for Crawford. Crawford on the side of the net, centering just wide of Punzenberger's stick. Shot by Puma off the side of the net. And it bounced out in front where Palmer unable to handle it, so the Dawgs will keep it in the zone. And MTSU will send it the length of the ice for icing. Just under 4 minutes gone in this first period. We are still scoreless. False start on the face-off there. Face-off won by Settle into the corner. Bartow pressures him. Campbell with it at center for the Dawgs, trying to play it back to his man, but it's picked off by Palmer. He tries to make a move around Gannon, but he can't. And another whistle. Looks like the puck went into the Dawgs bench. So the face-off will be at center ice. Face-off won by Spicer. Whitworth chasing it into the zone for the Dawgs, battling in front of the MTSU bench. Bartow playing it up the wall now. Leaves it for Spicer. Here comes Spicer. Trying to chip it in deep, but he can't. It's poked away from him and back out to center. Campbell dumping it in deep for the Dawgs. Whitworth chases. Whitworth takes down his man in the corner. Good play there. Still with it is MTSU. That's Bonas. Playing it up the wall for Siciliano, but it's taken away by Gannon and played back down deep into the zone. Taylor off the glass, but Gannon able to settle it, trying to put it in front, but he can't. And Fox will push it out to center. Wrench trying to get a good chance there, but Gannon sticked it away back out to center. Here comes Spicer the other way. Oh, but it's taken off of his stick by Siciliano, and he will dump it in deep as MTSU will get a change. Gannon waiting for some options behind his own net, leaves it for Campbell. Campbell up the boards for that is Johns. Gannon pressured by Albanese. Back up to the point for MTSU and again into the Dawgs bench.
One thing the Dawgs seem to be lacking here early on, and it's a theme carrying over from last night as well, is that forecheck. Robbie Whitworth gets in hard on that forecheck, but he's got no help to support him. Seems like the Dawgs need to start picking up their F2 and F3 play a little bit, don't you think, Tornado?
Yes, sir. Some of the Dawgs are definitely moving a little faster than last night, but we need everybody to pick up the pressure on all sides of the puck. Face-off will be to the right of Newbold. Face-off won by McDonald. Played around the wall for Johns, and he will flip it out to center. Good pressure by McDonald. He gets the puck away. Into the zone is McDonald, trying to cut to the net, but his shot goes a little wide out to center and onto the stick of Settle, so MTSU will take it the other way. Strauss trying to chip it out to center, and it comes back in off sides. So another stoppage in play. Lots of different faces in the lineup for the Dawgs tonight as Coach John Camp has decided to shake some things up. after that 6-0 loss in the home opener to Tennessee last night. Here comes Strauss across center for the Dawgs. He will dump it in. Just inside the point is Strauss. Conway trying to make a move to the net, but it's taken away from him by Wrench. Bigda in the corner now. Back across for Mazzaros behind the net, trying to center it to Conway, but he couldn't. And that will go all the way out to center where Fox will play it, but Strauss able to take it back away from him and across the blue again. Strauss chasing the dump in. Conway battling Taylor for it. Played away to Banas. Banas trying to get away from Conway, but he strips the puck off his stick and plays it out, and he scores! Looked like Josh Mazzaros on a lucky bounce. Dawgs take a 1-0 lead.
And that play all starts because the defenseman Bill Martin, he's able to keep that puck in at the point and send it down low. Declan Conway goes to work. He puts his boots on and says, I'm going to make something happen here. Throws it out front for Mazzaros, and he's right there to bang it home, and the Dawgs finally have their first goal of the year. Boy, the monkey is finally off the back here.
Yes, sir. Strong play from the rookies on that one. Here comes Bigda across center for the Dawgs. They are moving with speed now. Mazzaros battling for it, chips it down low for Conway. Taken away from him by Thomas and rimmed around the boards, but Hogan will dump it back in deep. Conway on the half wall, looking for options, centers it off the pad of Roy and out to center. Hogan will dump it in deep. Thomas regrouping for the Raiders. Played out to center and tipped, but that will be icing on the play.
And Torrin, I want to go back to that goal for a minute. Conway's down low by himself. He's battling for that puck hard. Great presence by Mazzaros to get to the front of the net there and be right there for a rebound or a quick pass out in front. That's exactly the play that John Camp is looking for from his crew here tonight.
Definitely. That's definitely the Dawgs style, is those garbage style goals, banging on the sides of the net. Thomas trying to play it out to center, but it's stopped by Burnett and sent back in deep and gloved by Waugh. Face-off won by Santa Maria. Burnett on the point. Trying to play it down to Crawford, but he just goes off of his stick. Punzenberger behind the net. Played up top for Hogan. Hogan walking line. He shoots. Tipped in front, but good save by Roy. Rimmed around the wall. Palmer chips it around Burnett's stick and out to center. Hogan there for the Dawgs, and he will chip it back, but he gets the puck back and plays it up the ice for Santa Maria. Santa Maria across the blue line looking for help. He takes a shot off the glove of Roy. Good glove save there. Some much needed momentum for the Dawgs. That's their first goal of the season. And this is a very different looking team from what we saw last night. Face-off one back to Campbell. His shot was blocked. Rebound in front. That's Robbie Whitwer. Whitwer plays it up for Gannon on the point. He shoots, blocked in front by Siciliano. Sent back in deep. Spicer battling roughing for it. Played up to the point. Gannon takes it and shoots it back in deep. Bonas and Bartow digging for it now. Up to the point. Campbell able to hold it in. Campbell walks it in now. He takes it to the slot. Pass it over for Whitwer. Whitwer shoots. Tipped off a stick in front and gloved away, but it's bouncing around in there and saved by Roy. He'll cover.
That's a great shift by this Spicer line here. Once again, just like that first line on that goal, they're banging away down low, creating problems in front of the net, digging for loose pucks.
It's that junkyard dog mentality, though. Face-off won by MTSU, but shot all the way down the ice. No icing as Newbold stopped it. He leaves it for Gannon. Gannon looking for help. Sends it up ice for McDonald. Here comes McDonald across center with speed. On the left wing side, stops and waits for help. Plays it back for Parente. Not able to handle it cleanly, so he'll send it back in deep. Thomas playing it out for Palmer. Palmer out to center. Here comes MTSU with a 2-on-1. Settle looking for someone in front, but sticked away by McDonald. Good defensive play there. Palmer able to keep control for the Raiders, but McDonald gets a good stick on it, and it comes back out to center. Here comes the Dawgs. Parente with the puck now, trying to pass it over for, that's Johns, but his stick was taken away from him. 3-on-1 the other way for the Raiders. Here comes Thomas across the blue. He shoots, saved by Newbold. Rebound goes into the corner, trying to play it out to center, and we have a penalty on the play. It's going to be William McDonald for UGA, 2 minutes for hooking. This was another weak spot for the Dawgs last night. They gave up 2 power play goals to Tennessee. So they'll look to shore up that part of their game tonight.
Yeah, that is one area of failure last night for the Dawgs was penalty trouble, and hopefully they can stay out of the box here. Obviously, McDonald taking this penalty is not a good start to this game for them, but hopefully this is one of very few penalties they'll take tonight. Let's see how they can do on the penalty kill here.
Have to keep cool heads. Face off, won by the Dawgs. Quick shot from the point, saved by Newbold. Face off to Newbold's right. And it's won by Wrench. Settle with it. He dumps it back into the zone. Knight's trying to play it now. Wrench comes away with it on the half wall. Down low for Settle. Settle cross ice. He shoots, save Newbold. Rebound is loose in front. And he will sprawl as he tries to lay on it. Good play there by Newbold. A little bit of extra going on in front. Looks like someone told Strauss they didn't like his hair, and he took exception to that.
I don't know how they couldn't like his hair. He's probably got some of the best hair on the team.
What do you think his routine is there, Bo? A little condition every other day?
I would say so. Definitely doesn't need any kind of curling products. I think that thing curls all natural, baby.
Ladies, take notes. Palmer from the point. Rebound popped out in front, but swallowed up by Newbold. Lots of quick whistles on this penalty here for the Dawgs. Only 24 seconds gone by so far. They'd certainly like to take a little bit more time off the clock, and there's another quick whistle off the faceoff. Face-off again off the face-off. Newbold covers.
Whistle after whistle tonight. This is going to be one long game.
Newbold's reaction time is definitely on right now. Face off won by the Dawgs. Puma trying to put it out to center, but he can't. Palmer able to keep it in the zone. Sent down low, Settle not able to settle it. Up to the point for Bonas. He walks it in, shot tipped in front, saved by Newbold. Rebound goes into the corner. Trying to wrap it around, but he can't. And Whitwer will finally shoot it down the ice for the Dawgs. So that will kill a few more crucial seconds off of this penalty. Siciliano's pass for Thomas was mishandled, and another whistle. Offsides on the play.
Boy, on that shift, it really seemed like the Dawgs were kind of running around in front of their own net. Blue Raiders had a lot of good chances to try and put one in there. If the Dawgs want to be able to be successful on the penalty kill tonight, they're definitely going to have to watch in front of their own net and make sure they're clearing out those white jerseys in front.
And puck goes out of play. Another face-off in front of the Dawgs bench. That one's won by the Raiders. Settle at his own blue line, passes up for Knights. He will chip it off the boards. And another whistle. Almost feels like this penalty will never end. Face off at center ice this time. Spicer and Wrench line up for it. Good win by Wrench. Settle plays it up the boards, but it's taken away and shot the length of the ice by Burnett. A few more seconds tick off the clock. Knights across the blue for the Raiders. And he will lay it down in the corner where Puma takes it for the Dawgs. Trying to send it up ice, but he can't because Settle got a stick on it. Burnett rims it around the boards, but not out to center. Albanese keeps it in the zone. Settle in the slot, but it's sticked away. And Whitwer unable to get it out to center, and it's put back in. Dawgs wanted a penalty on the play, but nothing was called. Albanese in the corner. He's hounded by Puma. Neiman tries to help out. Still it is Albanese. Plays it up the half wall for Settle, but it's poked by Spicer. The Dawgs at even strength now, successfully killing off the penalty. And we have another delayed penalty on the play for MTSU. Heavy contact in front of the Dawgs bench there as they go to the power play.
Is that first goal, power play goal?
So it's going to be number 24, Daniel Albanese. 2 minutes for holding. The Dawgs will go back to the power play. Face off, tied up. Gannon able to keep it in the zone. Gannon on the point, lays it back down low for Bigda. Back up top for Gannon. He walks the line. Over to Bigda. Bigda walks in, shot blocked in front by Banas. Mazaros with it now. Looks up top for Gannon. Back down to Mazaros on the half wall. Plays it into the corner for Bigda. Dawgs circling now over for Campbell. He walks in. No shot lane, passes it back to Gannon. Back down low for Campbell. Shot saved by Roy and played out to center. But Gannon keeps it in. On the blue line, plays it down low for Campbell. Out to center, no good shot for Conway there. He changes his angle, over to Gannon. Shot gloved in front by Roy, and he'll hold the rebound.
Boy, this power play looks a heck of a lot better than it did last night. We saw a big shot from Campbell right there, and we also saw another good shot from, I think that was Conway right there in the slot. So far, this power play looks way better than it did last night. Hopefully they can keep this momentum rolling.
Definitely some more confidence for the Dawgs on all sides of the puck tonight, but the power play certainly is looking sharp. Quick whistle off the draw again. Face-off won by the Dawgs, played up top for Gannon. Back over to Campbell. Across the ice for Bigda, but the pass just wide of his stick. He takes a shot, blocked in front. Palmer will clear it. With 1 minute left to go on the power play for the Dawgs. Gannon settles it and looks up ice. Pass across for Conway. Here comes Conway across center with speed. He takes it into the zone himself. Looking for options. He stops and waits for help. Dumps it down low for Mazaros. And Thomas will rim it around the boards and out to center for the Raiders. Gannon settles across the ice for Conway. Conway on the left side. Here he comes. Stops up. Waits for help. Up top to the point for Gannon. Gannon walks in. He shoots. Good shot through the screen, but Roy sees it all the way through. Another good glove save. Roy's been seeing that point shot pretty well so far here, Bo. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think we're not getting enough traffic in front of this goalie. One big thing to remember is if you can take a goalie's eyes away, it's going to make it that much harder for him to be able to stop that puck, right? And the whole point in Coach Camp's power play is that bumper guy right in the slot. So for all you young hockey players out there, you'll see right now that's Bubba McDonald, number 7, right? His whole job out here is to be getting in front of that goalie and taking his eyes away while being an option to receive the pass from anyone out there in a red jersey.
Up top for Hogan. Pass across for Burnett. We are at even strength now as the Raiders successfully kill the penalty off. Nice move by Santa Maria to cut to the net, but nothing giving for him there. He gets it around him again and will hold it in the corner. Plays it to the point for Burnett. He takes a shot, bounced off a leg in front, but able to keep it in was Hogan, and now it's sent the length of the ice. And this one will be icing.
For all you UGA hockey historians out there, I'm sure you can remember the name Santa Maria. Case is the youngest brother of the Santa Maria family, if you'll remember Christopher and Caleb Santa Maria. His brothers before him, trying to follow up in their footsteps is Case. So we'll see what he can do out here tonight and the rest of the season. He's looking good so far. He had a nice little move in the corner there.
And this is Santa Maria's season debut tonight. Settle trying to get something going for the Raiders, but he can't. Here comes Conway the other way for the Dawgs. Drops it off for Bigda. Bigda across the blue line into the corner, trying to play it out in front for Mazaros, but it's sicked away. Settle coming back the other way. 3-on-2 for MTSU, but we got another penalty to the Raiders, so the Dawgs will go back to the power play. So it's going to be 2 minutes to number 22, Michael Settle, for interference. Took away a good scoring chance for the Raiders there. They had a 3-on-2 the other way. One of few chances they've had in this first period. The Dawgs are not complaining. They win the face-off back for Gannon. Campbell on the half wall, dumps it in low for Mazaros. He settles it behind the net. Up for Bigda. Bigda walking in, not able to get a good shot away there. And Thomas will clear. Good forecheck there by Siciliano. He tries to kill a few more seconds off, but Gannon takes it away from him and comes back the other way. Here comes Gannon across center with speed. Confident puck handler from the back end. Walking it into the corner, trying to cut to the net. He does. Saved by Roy. Gannon certainly not shy to go coast to coast with it. We had a few very nice goals coming from all the way behind his own net last year. Second power play unit out there for the Dawgs, but the face-off is won by the Raiders. Rimmed around the glass, but stopped by Hogan on the half wall. And settling it as Punzenberger. Punzenberger waiting for some help. Up top for Hogan, across for Burnett. Burnett looking for a shot. Over to Hogan. He shoots, blocked in front by Bonas. And out of play. Hard shot there by Hogan. 1:06 left to go on the penalty to Michael Settle. And this Dawgs power play still has some good momentum.
Yeah, they are definitely getting some looks. We saw Truman Hogan, the freshman from Excelsior, Minnesota, with a good shot right there on net. This second power play unit for Coach Camp seems to be keeping that momentum rolling. Let's see what they can do here in these last 55 seconds.
McDonald is pinched in front of the Dawgs bench, but Burnett comes away with the puck. Leaves it for Hogan. Hogan across center. In over the blue line now. Leaves it for Punzenberger. He walks it in. Looking for help in the high slot. Leaves it for Burnett. Over the half wall. Santa Maria up to the point. Passes it off for Hogan. Punzenberger into the corner, but unable to hold on to it. McDonald gives him some help. He's tied up. Battling forward is Punzenberger. He comes away with the puck now. Still hounding him is Bonas, but the puck finally comes away to McDonald. He takes it back into the corner. Drops it back for Punzenberger. He's walking in. He shoots, gloved by Roy. Nice shot there from the rookie Punzenberger. Roy has been very solid for the Raiders so far tonight. And that's another good save on a quality shot. Face off won by the Raiders and taken out to center by Siciliano. Poked away by Martin, but here come the Raiders again. Taylor dumps it in, and that will do it for the penalty. So we are back to even strength. Wrench takes a shot, blocked off the skate of Strauss. Parente for the Dawgs, trying to play it across for Strauss, but a bad pass. Almost a costly turnover there. Crawford trying to make a move at the blue line, but Thomas comes away with it. Chips it off the glass and down into the zone. That will be icing. It didn't quite make it across center. So face-off will be to the left of Roy. 3:56 left to go in this first period. The Dawgs still lead by 1. Face-off one back to Taylor. Hit by Neiman, but Strauss with it at the point. His shot was tipped in front, but blocked. Martin with a shot, another blocked one in front. Martin steps up, but here come the Raiders the other way. With speed is Wrench across the blue line. Trying to drop it off, but his pass didn't quite get to his man. And here come the Dawgs the other way, 2-on-1, Conway and Mazzaros. Conway looking for help. He shoots, saved by Roy off the toe. Bigda able to hold on to it and keep it in the zone for the Dawgs, looking for help. Shot across the ice by Conway. Mazzaros wasn't there. He shoots, saved off the stick. Poked out to center, and a quick whistle there. That was a loose puck.
That's a good look on that 2-on-1 by Declan Conway. He shoots low off the goalie's pad on purpose for a rebound, trying to get it over to Josh Mazzaros, streaking to the front of the net. That's a good 2-on-1 there by these two.
Great heads-up play from the rookie Declan Conway. And he will line up for the draw. Face-off won by Settle. That's Rathert rims it around the boards, but the Dawgs come away with it. Centered out in front for Bigda, but a good stick by Rathert. Takes away the scoring chance. Mazzaros in behind the net for the Dawgs. He is hounded behind the net there, but he leaves it off for Bigda. Back out in front for Mazzaros. Puck sticked away by Settle and sent down the ice. No icing as it was a tipped pass. Gannon and Palmer battling for it now. Up the wall for Mazzaros. He's hit by Albanese. Gannon coming back behind his own net now. Plays it off for Puma. Bigda passes it for Conway. Here comes Conway with speed across the blue line. He walks in. Nice move. Shot goes wide. Back out to the point for Gannon. He dumps it back in deep. Dawgs in the middle of a change. Bartow battling for it now. Conway plays it up to the point for Gannon. Gannon back down the wall for Conway. Some fancy moves, but he turns it over at the blue line. But the Dawgs get it back. Gannon drops it off for Whitwer. Whitwer looking for help. Pass across the ice for Conway, but unable to keep that puck on his forehand, and it was tipped away. Bonas plays it for Albanese, who sends it down the ice, just short of icing. Spicer regrouping it. Nice move around center there and passes it down into the zone. Taylor there to play it for the Raiders. Bardo intercepts it on the half wall and plays it back for Puma. Puma's shot is blocked in front by Bonas. Good heads-up play there. Chipped off the boards, but Gannon holds that one in and punches it back in deep. Bartow in the corner. Stops up and waits for help. He's pressured by Bonas. Leaves it for Whitwer. Whitwer digging in the corner now. Passed up top for Gannon. Off the glass and into the zone. Bartow in the corner. Looking for help. Leaves it for Whitwer. Whitwer's hit there into the glass. Still holds on to it though. Leaves it for Bartow. Bartow shooting close from inside of the net. Bouncing around in front. And covered up by Roy. Another good chance for the Dawgs. Just get the puck to the front of the net and see what happens.
Just like we talked about earlier, Torn, that junkyard dog mentality in front of the net, playing all the way to the whistle, getting scrappy, getting feisty in front. And that's a good shift here by this fourth line, doing what they're supposed to do, causing problems in front of the net, and creating an offensive zone face-off here.
That's definitely something that trio is known for. That's Spicer, Whitwer, and Bartow for the Dawgs. Definitely a grind-em-out line there. As the Raiders come back the other way. Here comes Wrench across the blue line, stops and waits for help, trying to center it for Palmer, but it's sticked away. Back out in front, turned over in the slot, caught up in the jersey of McDonald. Thomas at the point, his shot goes wide of the net. Wrench chasing it in the corner. He's hit by Hogan. Good play there. Hogan battling for it. McDonald trying to come away with it. Two guys for both teams digging for the puck now. Nice move out to center, but Parente comes away with it for the Dawgs. John's unable to get it out of the zone. Good play by Palmer to keep it in. Campbell is tripped up. Dawgs wanted a penalty there, and they get one. So a late power play in this first period. 28 seconds to go. It's going to be number 15, the captain, Jackson Rathert, 2 minutes for tripping. Oh, sorry. It's going to be Harvey Wrench. 2 minutes for tripping.
So we'll see if third time's the charm here for the Dawgs. They're going on their third power play here in the first period. They got about 28 seconds left here in the first. Let's see what they can do.
Bizarro's cutting into the net, shot off the pad of Roy into the corner. Conway digging for it, and it's shot all the way down the ice. One last rush in the first period for the Dawgs if they hurry. Gannon looking up ice. Pass it off for Conway. He chips it up the boards for Campbell. Gannon walking in. He makes a move. Takes the shot. Good save. Rebound save by Roy. And a little extra after the whistle there. So a few extra words, but it looks like everyone will be okay. So we're going to take a little break, but we'll be right back for the second period. And now a special message for one of our viewers from our very own Ryan Testino.
And Emma, I know you're watching right now. I just want to say I love you and thanks for watching.
We welcome you back for second period action here from Aikens Ford Arena in Athens, Georgia. The Dawgs currently lead Middle Tennessee State University 1-0. And the Dawgs will pick up on a minute and a half left to go on a power play on a penalty to Harvey Wrench late in the first period. As we look to this second period, Bo, what are going to be the keys to this game for both of these teams?
I think picking up the physical presence in this second period is going to be probably the most beneficial factor for these Ice Dogs. They were a little passive in that first period, not really throwing the body around. And when they get physical and they start banging bodies, it opens up a whole lot new game for these Ice Dogs.
Face off won by the Dawgs, all the way back into their own zone. Gannon holds it and waits for help. Cross ice for Campbell. Campbell across center now, walking into the zone. He takes it into the corner. Campbell still with it now around to the other side. Walks the blue line, passes across for Gannon. Gannon down low for Bigda. Bigda centers, and it just goes wide of Mazzaros' stick and all the way down the ice. Just under a minute left to go on the power play for the Dawgs. MTSU will change penalty kill personnel. Here comes Jack Gannon. Move at the blue line and pass it across the ice for Conway. Conway down low for Mazzaros. Centered, save by Roy.
That's a great look in front there. Mazzaros with that sweet backhand feed to Conway in front, almost in the back of the net.
Great passing play by the Dawgs and a good scoring chance. But the puck comes back out to center where Settle will hold on to it. He takes a shot and it's easily gloved by Newbold. With about 20 seconds left to go on the power play.
One other key to this second period I'd like to add here, Torrin, is getting on the forecheck and getting on it early. The Dawgs are a very aggressive team when it comes to the forecheck, getting a man in early on that puck, throwing his weight around, making sure they have a second guy, F2, being there to support. And the biggest key to that forecheck is having a third forward high right around this slot area up by where that Tennessee defenseman is standing. If the Dawgs could have a good forecheck here this second period, I think they're definitely going to own Middle Tennessee State here.
Thanks, Bo. One last rush here for the Dawgs on the power play. Hogan takes it into the zone. He stops up and waits for help up top for Burnett. Burnett back over to Hogan. He walks in. Shot is blocked by Settle. Good block there. Hogan able to keep it in the corner, and we are at even strength as the penalty to Wrench ticks off the clock. Santa Maria to the point for McDonald. Down low. Holding on to it back up to the point for Burnett. Burnett across for Santa Maria, and he's crunched into the boards by Settle. Sent out to center, and Hogan will hold on to it. Passed it to Burnett, back to Settle. MTSU in the middle of a change. Unable to hold on to that puck was Punzenberger. Rathert unable to get it out, and Santa Maria with a nice chance there, but it's sticked away in the high slot. Sent back down low for Punzenberger, trying to center it. And McDonald was cross-checked on the play. The Dawgs will be going right back to the power play. This will be the fourth power play chance for the Dawgs so far. They've been held off the score sheet to this point. Penalty was to Jackson Rathert, 2 minutes for cross-checking. First power play line out there for the Dawgs. Face-off won by the Raiders. With the clearing attempt blocked by Bigda. Conway passes up to the point for Campbell. Campbell walking the line. He shoots. Tipped in front by Mazzaros. Rebound saved by Roy. Puck is bouncing around in behind the net. Cleared out to the corner for Bigda. He passes it down low for Mazzaros. Back up to the point for Campbell. He can't hold on to it, and it goes all the way back to the Dawgs' blue line. Quick up for Gannon. Passed out to center. Mazzaros takes it across the blue line now. Poked away from him by Wrench. Mazzaros able to get it off to Conway. Conway shoots, and his shot goes high. Gannon able to keep it in the zone. Down to the half wall for Campbell. Campbell up top. Tries to sauce it across for Gannon, but it just goes over his stick. Gannon able to keep it in the zone. Bigda fires it in the high slot. Conway's shot was sticked away. Mazzaros unable to get a stick on it. Bigda with it now turned over And Siciliano will shoot at the length of the ice, but it was blocked at center. Campbell taking it back across the blue for the Dawgs. Just under a minute left to go on the power play as it's poked back out to center. Here comes Palmer for the Raiders. He's got a chance. He walks in. Shot. Saved by Newbold. Nice move by Lyndon Palmer, but an even better save by number 35.
And the Dawgs get bailed out by their goaltender once again, Nick Newbold. That's a great save on Palmer coming in on that breakaway there. That's a tough play by Campbell at the blue line, losing that puck and getting stripped. Palmer with his good speed gets in and gets a great chance for the Raiders.
It almost looked like Campbell didn't know he was there. But his goalie bailed him out there. 45 seconds left to go on the power play for the Dawgs. Defensive zone draw won by Conway, and Gannon will look up ice. Passed out to center for Mazzaros, but it's sticked away by Palmer. He's all over the ice right now. And it's sent all the way down. Newbold will play it. His pass goes up to Gannon. Laid out to center, but Palmer intercepts it again. Here's another chance. Shot gloved by Newbold. Great penalty kill here for the Raiders. A couple of scoring chances, actually. And they will change units there. The Dawgs finally changed to their second power play unit as William McDonald comes in to take the draw. He wins it back for Hogan. One last rush on this power play for the Dawgs. 15 seconds left to go. Turned over at the blue line and sent back in deep. Burnett holds on to it, and that should do it. McDonald across center. And we are back at even strength as Rather comes out of the box. Hogan at the point for the Dawgs. Back down low. Hunzenberger digging for it now. Looking for Santa Maria. He gets the pass to him. Santa Maria shoots, goes high. Nice no-look shot there. Fooled the goalie, but it just goes high of the net. Hunzenberger in behind the goal now. Trying to center it, but it's sticked away by Taylor. McDonald comes away with the puck. Back up top for Hogan. He shoots. Tipped in front. Roy holding on to it. He scores!
Hold on. This one might get waved off.
Quick whistle by the referee. Looks like no goal. So the referees will get together and talk about this one. It was definitely a loose puck. Santa Maria got a stick on it and was able to bang it home. But the question is, was it before the whistle? So it looks like the consensus is no goal on the play. Dawgs obviously frustrated with that one, but they will have to cool down and try to get it back. Zach Maurer in to take the face-off for the Dawgs to the right of Roy. Wins it back for Johns. Maurer on the half wall with it. He's battling for it with Banas. Wrench digging for it now. Maurer punches it back in deep. Thomas gets there first. Plays it up and out to center. No icing on the play, it was tipped. Puma rims it around the boards. Burnett with it now. Sends it up ice, but it's blocked. Tips all the way down the ice. No icing. Parente gets there for the Dawgs. Parente digging for it. Leaves it for Johns. Johns up top to the point for Puma, and it goes wide. Thomas flips it out to center, caught by Puma, and it'll go right back into the zone. Or he'll bring it back to Burnett. Maurer tips it into the zone. Dawgs get a change. Good pressure from the Dawgs here. Puma able to keep that one in. Nice play there, but it comes right back to him. He keeps it in again, and finally it leaves the zone. Neiman will dump it in. The Raiders get a defensive change. Burnett in his own corner. Passed over to Conway. Conway up for Parente. He's hit by Thomas. He lost the puck there. Settle is crunched on the boards by Conway. And maybe just a little high with his arm there. Referee saw a problem with it, so Conway will be going to the box for 2 minutes. So the Raiders, with their second power play of the night, high sticking the call on Declan Conway. Oh, elbowing, sorry.
And that is one problem the Ice Dogs have carried over from last season is high hits. We led the league in cross checks last year, and we also were pretty up there in elbowing calls as well. So this is not what you want to see if you're John Camp.
Definitely not. Dawgs need to stay disciplined. The shot from Bonas goes high. As the Raiders try to set up a power play here, shot goes through the crease and out. And Whitwer will try and punch it out to center. He can't. Good hit there on the step up by Settle. Bonas able to keep it in at center, drops it off for Settle. Settle leaves it for Wrench. Pass across the ice goes over Palmer's stick, and Martin sends it the length of the ice. Spicer back for Martin. Dawgs trying to kill off as much time as they can as Strauss slaps that one into the zone. 40 seconds gone by on this penalty kill so far. Palmer loses it. Whitwer trying to get another takeaway there in the zone, but Palmer comes away with speed. Palmer by himself across the blue line. 1-on-4 for Palmer. Not a good power play setup there. He looks for some help. Turnover in front. Settle with it. Shot saved by Newbold. Goes wide. By Strauss. Puck bouncing around in front. Delayed penalty on the play. Puck in behind the net now. And another penalty to the Dawgs as Martin touches up. So the penalty is 2 minutes for cross-checking to number 11, Alexander Strauss. The Dawgs will be 5-on-3 for 54 seconds. This is a tough spot here for the Dawgs.
Just like we talked about a few minutes ago when Conway went to the box, the Ice Dogs led the league in cross checks last year, and we seem to be carrying that over again into this season. This is not what you want to see here from the Ice Dogs. They need to stay disciplined. They need to stay out of the box. That's how they win hockey games.
Lots of time for the special teams tonight for both sides, as Hogan will clear the zone, but that one went up and into the bench. So the faceoff will stay inside the UGA zone. Penalty killing unit for this 5-on-3 is William McDonald at center, with the two defensemen Jack Gannon and Truman Hogan on the back end. Faceoff won by the Raiders, but Gannon gets the puck first. He makes a nice move around Fox, and he'll take it out to center himself. Still 5-on-3 for the Dawgs. Nice pass across from McDonald. Good chance in front, but a good stick by Rathert. So the Dawgs will come back. Good chance on the 5-on-3 there, started by Gannon. As we mentioned before, he's not afraid to carry the puck, and he's very smart about it. Wrench stops up and waits for help on the power play. Leaves it for Fox. Fox walking the line back down for Wrench. Wrench centering it off the skate of Fox. Rathert able to keep it in the zone. Passes it down to the half wall for Settle. He's crushed by Gannon. And McDonald will punch it out to center. Good play there by the penalty kill. 6 seconds left on the penalty to Declan Conway. And a minute left for Strauss. So it will be 5-on-4 now. Rathert takes it across the line for the Raiders. Trying to dump it in deep, but he can't. Hogan was there first, finally gets through. Settle behind the net. He's hounded by Gannon, who pins him against the boards. Gannon trying to kill some time off the clock here. Sent up to the point. Shot is blocked by Conway. Hogan in behind the net now, trying to clear it, but it's taken away from him by Settle. Settle behind the net, centering it for Bonas. Save, or blocked in front, sorry. And a player is down for the Dawgs. Can't tell who it is from here. William McDonald took a hard shot there at the end of his shift. It looks like everybody's okay. McDonald known to sacrifice his body to make the play, and he did so there. A tenacious penalty killer. Killed off almost all of that 5-on-3. So 37 seconds left to go on the penalty kill for the Dawgs. Face-off won by the Raiders. Bonas passes it off for Palmer. He can't get a clean handle on it, so he'll dump it into the zone. Thomas can't get it. Here come the Dogs the other way. Bad bounce for the Raiders. Here comes Conway across the blue line, looking for Mazzaros. He shoots. Saved by Roy.
Another good chance there for the Dogs.
Great chance by Conway on this penalty kill. The Dogs almost have more chances than the Raiders here, shorthanded. Mazzaros with a great forecheck to kill off a few more seconds. 5 more seconds, still Strauss comes out of the box. Thomas with a shot easily gloved by Newbold. So that will leave Strauss in the box for at least another second.
And that work down low by Mazzaros is exactly what the Ice Dogs need. Getting in hard on pucks, causing problems down low in corners, coming out with the puck, winning board battles. That's exactly what they need here on this penalty kill and 5-on-5.
Absolutely, Bo. Mazzaros is one of the better forecheckers on the Dogs. He gets multiple turnovers per night, right around that blue line area. So that will do it for the penalty kill. Here comes Mazzaros the other way. He tries to pass it out for Bigda, and he does. Bigda walking in. He shoots. Just goes wide of the goal. Mazzaros able to keep it in. Trying to pass it off for Conway, but he can't. Knights rims it around the boards. Puma's there first. On his backhand, he punches it back deep into the zone. Mazzaros in behind the Raiders' goal. Passes it off for Bigda. Bigda looking for help. Passes it low for Mazzaros. Up top for Burnett, but just a little too much on that one. And it goes back out to center. Burnett passing it up for Bigda. Leaves it for Conway. Conway across the blue line now, waiting for help. Hooked away by Rathert, and he will take him into the wall. Mazzaros comes away with it. Mazzaros walking out of the corner. Across the ice for Burnett, but just in front of his stick. And he will dump it back low for Conway. Conway coming out of the corner now. At the half wall is Conway. He drops it off at the blue line for Puma. Nice move there. Puma down low for Bigda. Bigda whiffs the pass, and Taylor will get it, but not able to get it out of the zone. And Puma holds it again. His shot off the shoulder. Rebound pops out in front. Bigda almost on the back door. Nice pass by Conway. Looked like it might have caught Bigda by surprise. They're not able to get a good shot away. A couple of players come together in the corner. Dogs still with some zone time here. Lots of pressure here. This Raiders line is tired and angry right now. It looks like they're trying to take some shots at Mazzaros. Big hit by Mazzaros in the corner. He's unfazed.
And he still comes up with the puck. That's huge.
That's what makes him one of the great forecheckers on this Dogs team. Bigda on the half wall now. Up top for Gannon. Long shift for both teams. Gannon's shot goes off of Conway in front. And the Raiders finally clear it, but Anna will get a change as Gannon keeps it at center. They will at least get one guy off. Dogs come back the other way. Gannon passes it for Conway. Conway to center for Punzenberger. Sticked away, still with it in front. Towed away by Roy. And flipped high out to center. Almost hit Campbell in the head. It's taken away from him by Settle. Big aggressive play from Newbold, and he comes up big to take away that scoring chance. Here comes Gannon the other way with help. Drops it off for Punzenberger. Shot saved by Roy. And the defenseman comes crashing into his goalie there at the end of the play.
Boy, what a sequence right there. What a fantastic save by Nick Newbold coming out of his crease and diving for that one. All for it to get turned around with Jack Gannon on a rush. Leaves it for Dylan Punzenberger, and he gets a fantastic look on Ethan Roy here for the Raiders. This has been quite the sequence here in the second period, folks.
Newbold with shades of Brady Mulligan, Ice Dogs alumni, wouldn't you say, Bo?
Absolutely.
Face-off won by the Dogs. Gannon at the point now. He takes a shot, but it's blocked by Settle, and he comes back the other way. 3-on-2 for the Raiders if they hurry. Settle on the left wing side, drops it off. Shot goes high by Palmer. All the way around the boards where Crawford will play it. Out for Punzenberger. Punzenberger able to shake off the check by Fox. He walks in. He shoots. Sticked away by Roy. Unable to get it out to center. Campbell keeps it in. Huge hit at the blue line by Campbell. And that one gets the crowd going. Santa Maria behind his own net now. He takes a man down as well. Big bodies being thrown by the Dogs right now. Gannon at the point. Back down low for Crawford. Crawford trying to center for Santa Maria, but it just goes behind the net. Out in front for Punzenberger. Rebound, scores! Daniel Crawford with a bang-bang goal down low. And that will make it 2-0.
Talk about a beautiful play. The bang play right over to Crawford, and he makes no mistake potting that one in the back of the net. Way to go, Daniel Crawford. Gets some life back in the Classic Center here. What a goal by Crawdaddy.
Huge goal by Crawdaddy. Big shift by that line. A couple of big bodies thrown. Like we said at the beginning of the period, the physical play is going to decide this one. And the Dawgs have been winning that battle all night. It has been all Ice Dogs through this second period so far. Just under 13 minutes gone in this one. And the Dawgs lead 2-0. So a little confusion as they sort out the face-off here. Referee explaining something to head coach Tim Radthert. That'll be the first career college hockey point for Dylan Punzenberger with a primary assist on that one. They will keep that puck. Face-off won by Spicer at center. Martin off the boards for Whitwer. Poked away from him, but he'll hold on to it. Martin with not a clean handle there, taken away from him, but he recovers and punches it out to center. Bonos with it, passes it off for Thomas, and the Raiders will punch it into the zone. Strauss with some pressure on him, plays it up the half wall for Bartow. Spicer able to chip it out to center, no icing, just short. Thomas in behind his own net. Whitwer lays the body on him. Spicer cuts the puck. He lost sight of it as Bonos will walk away with it. Almost turns it over in the slot to Whitwer. Hard forecheck here by this fourth line of the Dawgs. Trying to keep up that energy, but it just goes offside, so they will have to touch up. That pass got away from his man there and goes all the way into the Dawgs zone, where Martin will play it. Off the wall by Whitwer. Nice pass there to Spicer. Here come the Dawgs. Spicer with a nice move around Bonos, cutting in, saved by Roy. Strong move by Dylan Spicer. And the Dawgs keep up that same momentum from that last shift. So face off to the left of Roy. Off the tie-up, it looks like a shot by McDonald. It just goes wide of the net. Puma dumps it back into the zone. Johns unable to hold on to it. He gets it back in the corner. Johns is pressured, trying to center it, but it comes out in front to the stick. Big save off the shot by Johns. Parente at the top of the circle. He'll dump it back in low where Johns will play it. Johns trying to center for McDonald, but it's sticked away, and Knights will clear. Hogan there for the Dawgs. He's pressured by Settle. Dropped off for Albanese, and a shot saved by Newbold. Rathert with a shot. Big save by Newbold there. Nice kick save. Long stretch pass for McDonald. Here he comes on a breakaway. Big save by Roy. Rebound is loose. Comes back out to Settle. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Settle with it. He passes it across into the feet of his man. No shot on the play, and Newbold will cover it. What a pass for that chance, and McDonald just held on to it maybe a second too long.
Once again, another great sequence of hockey here late in the second period. How about William McDonald getting the stretch pass from defenseman Truman Hogan to send McDonald in on a break. Tried to open up Roy between the legs, and Roy shuts the door. Then it gets turned around for a Blue Raiders 2-on-1. All that gets fumbled in the legs of the Blue Raiders player. Boy, what hockey do we have here tonight?
Never a dull moment in Athens. Taylor plays it up, but Settle unable to hold on to it. Campbell will be the first man back for the Dawgs. Gannon just bounces over his stick. Albanese will come to it. He tries to center it, but Campbell pokes that one away. Tried to go off the glass and out, but it didn't quite get there. 3-on-2 for the Dawgs. Campbell pokes around his man. 3-on-1. Campbell walking in. He shoots. Gloved away by Roy. Back out to center. Save by Roy. Nice glove save there. Roy with a little swagger on that one. So the Dawgs will keep the same line out there after a nice chance from Campbell. Face-off won by the Raiders, but the Dawgs quickly come back to the puck. Conway trying to go up top, but it gets caught in a skate. 3 guys in that scrum for the Dawgs. Gannon comes away with the puck. Down low for Bigda, not able to get a chance on it, trying to center it, but it's poked away by Rathert. Bigda still with the puck, leaves it for Mazzaros. Up top for Campbell, he walks into one. Saved by Roy, good hard shot there. And it has been the Ethan Roy show for the past few minutes here.
Yeah, these last couple shifts, the Ice Dogs have been applying a lot of pressure. Let's see if they can close it out in this last four and a half minutes. How about Cameron Campbell, the senior defenseman, with a couple good looks. First, a good shot on that 3-on-1, and right here to force this whistle and this face-off. He gets a good hard slap shot in on goal.
Campbell having a great second period. He started that rally with a big check for that second goal. And he still has the puck in the slot right now. He shoots, saved by Roy. Puck bounces away into the corner. Santa Maria digging for it now. He's pinched by Thomas, but Santa Maria comes away with it. Down in the corner for Crawford. Back to Santa Maria. Out in front, sticked away. Crawford gets to it. Settle trying to come away with it, and Rathert does off the glass and out. First man to it will be Palmer. No icing on the play. Newbold comes out to play it away from him. And that one will come back out to center where the Raiders will play it in their own zone. Trying to get a quick up to Palmer, and he does. Palmer on the right wing side. Nice move around him there. Shoots, and it's tipped away by Gannon. And Palmer goes for a tumble there. Off the tie-up, the Dawgs come away with it. Strauss off the glass and out to center. Here's the chance for Crawford. 2-on-1 for the Dawgs. Crawford cutting in, trying to drop it off. Great defensive play by Taylor. Crawford still gets a shot off the side of the net. Punzenberger digging for it. Looks like the Dawgs might have wanted a penalty there. Nothing was called. Punzenberger centers it up top for Strauss. Strauss walks into one. Shot blocked in front. Comes right back to him. He shoots it again. Nice tip in front. He scores! No, he doesn't. In the crease. No goal.
Boy, that looked like it rolled
Puck
in
is still
behind
loose.
Roy.
That one looked like it was in. Dawgs still have all the control now. Punzenberger trying to center it, digging for it. Nothing going for him there. Roy with a little puck luck on that play. That one was really close. Unfortunately, there's no video review. So Rathert having a word with the referee at this point. It looks like he's satisfied with the ref's explanation, so he will line up for the draw. Face-off won by Spicer, but Palmer able to chip it out to center. Here comes Palmer trying to get around Strauss, and he can't. Good play by Martin to get it back out to center. Here comes Spicer, 3-on-2 for the Dawgs. Leaves it for Bartow. Bartow in the high slot. He shoots, blocked in front. Whitwer with it in the corner, leaves it for Spicer. He's checked, trying to get it out to the point for Strauss, and he does, who dumps it right back in where Bartow will chase. Bartow trying to sneak around. Rathert leaves the puck for Whitwer, but Rathert comes away with it. and he will flutter it into the zone. No icing on the play. Strauss blows the tire in the corner. Martin will come up with it. He sends it way down the ice for Whitwer. Here comes Whitwer with a shot. Saved by Roy. Rebound. Saved by Roy. Rolling puck for Bartow. Not able to get a good shot away. Another great scoring chance. Huge stretch pass, and Roy comes up big.
That's an excellent pass by freshman defenseman Bill Martin. He makes a beautiful stretch pass up to Robbie Whitwer, who comes in on a 2-on-1, gets a great shot in on Roy, and Bartow was there for a rebound. Couldn't quite get that one to settle, but boy, the Dogs are really starting to open things up here.
Once again, Roy is the reason this game is only 2-0. It's been a great second period for the Dogs, but they've only been able to get past him once in this second period. And we've got a delayed penalty on the play for the Raiders. They will touch up, so the Dogs will go back to the power play. Looks like 2 minutes for slashing to number 22, Michael Settle. 2:27 left to go in the period. Dogs winning by 2. And they will go right back on the power play. 5th power play of the night for the Dogs. Still nothing going for them. They are 0 for 4 so far. Another discussion with the referee with MTSU. Dogs anxious to get going. And they will line up. Mazzaros lining up with Wrench. Face off won by Wrench. Taken away by Mazzaros. Mazzaros up to the point for Campbell. Cross ice for Gannon. Gannon walking in. He shoots. Gloved away. That's where that screenshot would come in handy right there. Roy able to see that one all the way in from the high circle. Face off to his right now. And it's won by Conway, pardon me. Wrench able to poke it out to center. Here comes Albanese the other way. Short-handed chance here. That one goes wide of the glove of Newbold. And the Dogs coming back the other way. Declan Conway across center. Makes a nice move, cuts to the slot, unable to hold on to the puck. And that one will go back the other way. Wrench will be the first man to the puck. Newbold fires it away from him. Wrench still holding on to it in the Dog zone and plays it back to his own defenseman. Rathard unable to get a clean handle on it now. And he will finally send it all the way down. Good play by Campbell to get it back up, but Palmer blows the tire. Here comes Siciliano on a break. He can't get a stick on it. Bad break for Siciliano there. But they will kill off a few more seconds now. 1 minute left to go on the power play for the Dogs. Gannon pressured by Siciliano. He drops it off for Conway. Conway will look up ice. Pass across for Campbell. Tip pass over to Mazzaros. Mazzaros across the blue line, leaves it for Bigda. Bigda sticked away. Here comes Palmer. Palmer with speed across the blue line. One-on-one with Gannon. Tries to make a nice move around him, but Gannon comes up big. Some frustration for Palmer on that play. Here come the Dogs the other way. 3-on-2. Here's Conway on the right circle. Brings it into the corner. In behind the net now is Conway. Out of the corner, across for Campbell in the slot. He shoots. That one goes wide. At the point is Gannon. Lays it to the half wall for Mazzaros. He pushes it back down for Bigda. Bigda out of the corner, back to Mazzaros. And up top for Gannon. Over for Campbell. Tees one up. And a change up there. Roy squeezes it and will freeze it. .32 seconds left to go in the period. 6 seconds left on the power play for the Dogs. As the second unit is out there to take the face-off. Puck is dropped. Thomas in the corner. Punzenberger digging for it. And we are at even strength once again. Punzenberger in the corner. Walking out with it now. Looking for options. His pass is tipped at center and sent the length of the ice. And that one will be icing. like they forgot they were shorthanded on the play. So the Dawgs will try to get something going with 12.2 left to go in the second period. Face off won by the Raiders. Here comes Settle. Settle across center ice. 2-on-2. Shoots one at the net, gloved by Newbold.
Looked like that one hit the crossbar.
Off of Newbold and the crossbar, but that will do it for the second period. Dawgs still lead 2-0. We welcome you back to Ice Dawgs Hockey here from Aikens Ford Arena in Athens, Georgia. The Dogs currently lead the MTSU Blue Raiders 2-0 after 2.
And the story of this game here tonight so far has been special teams, as UGA has been on the power play 5 times, while Middle Tennessee State has been on the power play twice.
However, neither team able to capitalize on those power plays. So, Bo, as we get set to start this third period here, how do you think the Dogs need to close this one out?
I think they need to bring the same effort they did these last 2 periods, in particular the way they finished out that second period. Keep getting in hard on that forecheck, keep getting good shots at this goalie, even though Ethan Roy has already been tested pretty heavily tonight by the Ice Dogs. I think if they keep staying on that forecheck and keep that physical presence up, I think they're going to be rewarded at the end of this one.
Physicality was the story of the second period. Let's see if the Dogs can keep that momentum up. Face-off won by the Raiders and dumped in by Settle. Settle into the corner now. He plays it to the point for Thomas. His shot is tipped in front but poked away by Newbold. That one goes back into the corner where Thomas plays it. Parente trying to keep it out for the Dogs, but it stays in. Albanese holding it now. Thomas rims it around the boards. Palmer chasing. He'll settle it down, lay it down low for Settle. Out in front, not able to get a stick on it was Albanese, but Thomas with the shot, and it just goes high into the chest of McDonald. So the Dogs will bring it back the other way. Here comes McDonald across the blue line. Waiting for help, dumps it into the corner where Johns will chase it. Johns, the rookie, making his debut, making a nice play there to keep it in the zone. Thomas will chip it out finally, though, where Campbell will play it. Conway coming back the other way. Conway with speed on the left side. Cutting the net, off the side of the net. Sharp angle shot there, didn't quite get it on. And Roy will cover. One player that has definitely stood out for the Raiders tonight is number 22, Michael Settle. Has been all over both sides of the puck with a couple of good scoring chances, but nothing going for him on the score sheet, much like the rest of his team. The Raiders win the draw, but it's taken away by Conway, who fires it across the ice, but it's sticked away by Taylor. Campbell able to keep it in. He rims it around the boards where Conway will get it back. Conway down low, bounced over the stick of Bigda, but Mazzaros will cover it. Rathert off the glass and out of play. Another notable player for the Raiders tonight has been number 9, Lyndon Palmer, with a couple of great scoring chances, including a nice breakaway in the second period. But Nick Newbold came up big for the Dogs on that one to keep it scoreless. Face off to the right of Roy now. That one is won by Conway, but it goes all the way out of the zone, so Gannon will have to chase it out to center. Wrench had his pocket picked by Mazzaros, who brings it back the other way. Campbell across center himself. He'll bring it across the blue line now. Nice move by Campbell, walking in. His shot is blocked. He goes crashing into the net. The Dogs retain control of the puck. Mazzaros wraps it around into the corner for Conway. He's pushed by Wrench into the boards. Taylor off the half wall, trying to get it out, but Gannon able to keep it in. Mazzaros makes a nice move to punch it back in deep, but Taylor will get it back. Wrench into his own corner now. Behind his own net, stops up when he sees Conway there. Mazzaros and Conway pinch. Taylor comes away with the puck. Makes a nice move around Bigda and able to get it out to center, but right back onto the stick of Campbell. The Dogs come back the other way. The pass to Bigda not successful as he was offsides, so that one will go all the way back down for icing. One area of the Dogs game that has definitely improved from last night is the defensive zone draws. Last night they gave up several goals off of lost faceoffs deep in their own end. And tonight they've been a lot more consistent on that side of the ice, and there's another faceoff win in that zone for the Dogs. Bigda trying to tie up his man, and it comes out to center for Fox, who mishandles it. And we have a whistle on the play, hand pass, MTSU. Referees get together to discuss the whistle. As we wait for their decision here, what has surprised you about this game for the Dawgs tonight, Bo?
Well, first I would say finally getting the monkey off the back and being able to score some goals, but I definitely think Nick Newbold has been a big reason why the Dawgs are able to turn this around. He looks more comfortable tonight. He looks more ready to go than last night. And secondly, I think the Dawgs have been able to create their own energy tonight. Last night they were kind of feeding off the crowd a little bit, and the crowd wasn't really engaged, whereas tonight the Dawgs said, screw it, we're going to take matters into our own hands.
Here comes Palmer the other way, short-handed for the Raiders. He shoots, glove save by Newbold. Just as you were saying, Bo, Newbold is on right now.
That's a great save by Newbold. He reads Palmer coming in all the way, and he makes a great glove save to not be able to knock that one out into the netting.
So before that last play, there was a penalty given out to number 10, Anthony Banas, for 2 minutes. So the Dawgs are back on the power play. They gave up a quick chance for Lyndon Palmer. Another breakaway for him. He has been all over the puck tonight. Conway looking for help, intercepted by Settle. Across the blue line, he's trying to walk it in, but it's taken away by Mazzaros. And Campbell will hold on to it. Pass across for Gannon. Gannon settles it and passes it up for Conway. Conway across the blue line now, waiting for help. Into the corner now is Conway. Behind the net. Whiffs on the pass up top for Gannon and rips it across the ice for Campbell. Campbell settles it. Shot goes wide, looking for Mazzaros on the back door. Couldn't quite get it, and that puck will go all the way out to center. MTSU gets a personnel change here as Gannon walks it in across the blue line. Gannon, slick move there to hold on to it. Dumps it off for Mazzaros. And Palmer will get a stick on it and send it the length of the ice. 59 seconds left to go on the power play for the Dawgs. And Newbold will be forced to settle it as Siciliano was the first man there. Dawgs 0 for 5 on the power play tonight. This is their 6th chance so far. Definitely something that they will be looking to improve in practice this week. Hogan in behind his own net. Burnett starts the rush from behind his own net. McDonald with the puck now across center into the zone. McDonald into the corner now. Bringing it behind his own net. The Dawgs have been forced on that perimeter for a while now. Not able to get much of pucks to center ice on these power plays. And that one will go all the way back down again. Good pressure there by Harvey Wrench. Kill off a few more seconds of this power play. 20 seconds left to go for the Dawgs. They have one more rush in them. Passed up for McDonald. McDonald carrying it across center. Nice move around Settle there. He walks it in. Passed across for Santa Maria. He shoots. Blocked away by Roy, and the rebound pops out to Burnett. Burnett chips it in deep, and that will do it for the penalty. So we are back at even strength as Banas comes back on the ice. That shot goes wide. Punzenberger with it now for the Dawgs. He's checked by Rathert. McDonald comes in to help him out, but Rathert able to chip it off the boards for Palmer, who lays it up to center ice for Settle. Settle 1-on-2 by himself. He takes a shot, goes wide, and Newbold will smother it. Big hit behind the play there. MTSU player took a heavy one.
Boy, 0 for 6 on a power play is not an area you want to be in. It's one thing to be 0 for 1 or 0 for 2 or maybe even 0 for 3, but 0 for 6 with all the time and space that MTSU has been giving the Dawgs tonight is not something they want.
One thing to be said about that MTSU penalty kill is they have done a good job of keeping the Dawgs to the outside. Many times we've seen the puck carrier being forced behind the net and up around the half walls on both sides of the ice with not much going in front of the net. Like we've said earlier, that point shot with the screen is very important for the Dawgs. They had an early goal from Mazzaros on that play, but they haven't been able to do it on the power play this game. Here comes Johns across center, taken away by Thomas, and he will punch it out to center ice, poked away by Maurer. Maurer punches it in deep. He's checked by Thomas. Albanese will get it behind his own net. Rims it around the glass, but took a weird bounce right to Johns. Nice move around Albanese by Johns. Another nice move, and it's poked away by Thomas. Palmer off the boards, right into the hand of Strauss, who takes a check right in front of the MTSU bench. Another hard check. Johns took the brunt of that one. The big body of Palmer knocking him down. But the Raiders will ice it again. So the referee will try to bring back the players who tried to jump the bench on the icing.
As it is a College Hockey Federation rule, you cannot change on an icing.
Face off to the right of Roy. Fresh legs for the Dawgs and tired legs for the Raiders on this shift now. Drop back for Puma, and that one will go all the way, so the Raiders will change. Burnett trying to get it quickly up the ice on the change for the Raiders. Bartow settles it and rims it back around the boards, but it's taken away by Taylor. Bouncing around there, Settle comes away with it. Lifting his stick is Whitwer. Puma with a nice move at center, and he'll bring it across the blue line. The defenseman Puma's shot goes high up for the glove. Whitwer with the rebound, shot goes from behind the net out to center. Spicer covering the point, drops it down low for Bartow. Bartow with a nice move, drops it for Whitwer. Whitwer at the high slot, pass it across for Burnett. Burnett on the half wall. His shot gets tipped in front by Bartow. Good save by Roy to see that one all the way through. Whitwer's arm was tied up there, but he comes away with the puck. Looking for help. Sends it right back down the wall where he came from. Comes right back to Whitwer up top for Puma. His shot goes wide. Burnett the first man to it. He dumps it back in deep. Bartow with it now behind the MTSU goal. Leaves it for Whitwer. Whitwer looking for someone in front. It just gets tipped off the stick of Taylor. Whitwer comes away with it. He shoots, save by Roy. Good chance in front for Robbie Whitwer. But Roy able to come up big again.
And Torrin, I want to go back to the Ice Dogs struggles here on the power play for a second. So fans, I don't know if you guys can see this on the stream here, but one thing we notice here live at this game is that the Ice Dogs are being forced outside and they're being held out wide along the perimeter, along the boards, right? One of the best ways they need to start looking at countering this is quick passes. It seems that a lot of the Ice Dogs are standing around stationary, holding on to the puck, scanning the ice and looking for options, when in reality they need to know where they're going with the puck and what they're going to do if they don't have the puck.
Thank you, Bo. So the Dogs will be shorthanded after the play as Robbie Whitwer gets 2 minutes in the box. So special teams once again for both teams. Be the fourth power play for the Raiders. They are looking to capitalize and score the first power play goal of the game. Face off won by the Raiders. Bonas at the high slot. He shoots, tipped in front. Rebound, scores! They break the shutout. Newbold unable to get the rebound in front. Looks like number 8, Zachary Thomas, on the power play for the Raiders. So that will make it a 2-1 game.
And finally, one of these teams is able to break through on special teams. That's just a great shot in on Newbold in front. The Ace Dogs failed to clear out the Blue Raiders in front. And number 8, Zachary Thomas, is able to pocket the loose change and bang that one in behind Newbold. And we've got a whole new ice hockey game here in Athens.
Some life on the visitors' bench now as they are right back in this one, only trailing by 1 goal with 12:48 left to go in the third period. And a false start on the draw. Off the tie-up, the Raiders come away with the puck. Siciliano trying to chip it around Campbell, but it's a good play by the captain of the Dogs to keep it out of the zone. Here come the Dogs. Mazzaros in the high slot. Pass for Bigda. Bigda across for Conway. Saved by Roy. Nice passing play by this first line of the Dogs, and they keep it in the zone. Puck behind the net. Conway over to Bigda. Trying to center it, but no option there, so he rims it around the boards where Campbell will play it. Down low, big check there, but Campbell shrugs that one off. Siciliano with it, trying to go off the glass and out again, and pinches and keeps it in. That one goes off the side of the net. Wrench in behind his own goal now. Cross ice, kept in the zone by Mazzaros. Mazzaros trying to keep it in deep. Shot goes off of Wrench's leg and into the corner. Clearing attempt is stopped by Campbell. He'll put it right back in the zone. Conway in the right corner now. Putting it in front, no one there. Puck up top to Campbell. Mazzaros in the corner. Dawgs with the momentum again. Lots of zone time here. Here's Mazzaros. Shot is blocked up high. Campbell with the rebound, blockered away by Roy. This one on the near board. Siciliano punches it off the glass, but not out to center. Good keep by Mazzaros there. The Dawgs still with zone time. Gannon coming away with it in the high slot over to the half wall. Looking for help. Puts it down low for Bigda. Down low for Mazzaros. Mazzaros behind the net, coming out of the corner now. Looking to center it. His shot is tipped, but stays in play. Bigda able to get a hand on it. Conway behind the net now. Walking out of the corner with speed is Conway, walking the line across for Hogan. Hogan with a shot, but it's blocked by Siciliano. And finally, the Raiders able to get it out to center and a change. And that one goes off a player and into the bench.
Boy, how about that shift for Coach Camp's top line of the Ice Dogs. First off, to start early in that one, what a passing sequence there. Good chance in front for the Ice Dogs, and then they're able to hold possession for a long time and get some great scoring chances out of that one. Great shift there by the Ice Dogs.
A minute 49 of zone time for the Dogs on that shift. And this line will look to continue that pressure as McDonald lines up for the draw just outside of the MTSU zone. He wins it back to Hogan, who promptly dumps it back in. In behind the net, Thomas playing it. Johns comes after him. He pushes Thomas down. McDonald looks to back up Johns. Parente comes away with it into the corner, passes off for McDonald, tees one off, and it's sticked away by Thomas. Still behind the net is settled. Tries to bounce it out in front was McDonald, but Bonas gets a stick on it first. His pass not able to leave the zone. Kept in by Strauss, and again kept in by Strauss on the second attempt. And finally they will get it down the ice. But another icing call. Ever since the MTSU goal, it's been all Dogs. Just over 10 minutes left to go in this third period. Dogs still lead 2-1. Face off won by the Raiders. Palmer puts it out to center. Settle chasing Strauss, but Strauss able to punch it back out to center ice. Thomas in his own zone lays it off the wall for Palmer. He punches it in, but Hogan stops that one and dumps it right back into the Raiders' zone. Thomas behind his own net, rims it around the boards for Taylor. Off the glass, took a weird bounce. Parente will hold on to it. The rookie Parente still digging for it with Taylor. McDonald helps him out and comes away with it, but he takes a hard check from Settle. They're still tied up in the corner. McDonald comes away with the puck. And a hard slash there from Settle took down McDonald. A little bit of frustration from number 22 there. So he will go to the box for 2 minutes. McDonald's one player who draws a lot of penalties. You'll see him take heavy contact. Like we said, he does sacrifice the body. And so that includes battling it out and coming away with the puck, which just gets in the other guys' heads, and they get frustrated and take slashing penalties like that. So the Dogs right back on the power play. This will be their 7th chance tonight.
Yes, this will be power play opportunity number 7. Let's see if they, like Middle Tennessee State, can finally put one in the back of the net on the power play.
Bigda's shot goes wide. Conway chases it into the corner. He'll pull it out and pass it up to Campbell, who has to punch it right back in off his backhand. Conway walking in, across ice for Bigda. He shoots, saved by Roy. Bigda took too long to settle that one. Not a clean pass, and so Roy was able to push over and swallow that one up. And another false start on the face-off. So we will try again. Face-off won by Conway. Gannon with it now, drops it off for Bigda. Bigda walking in, centers it for Campbell, saved by Roy. Bang, bang play there, but Roy got a pad on it. Not sure if he saw that one. So Gannon settling it in behind his own net, trying to get something started for the Dogs. Here comes Campbell across center. Cross ice for Conway. Conway on the left wing with speed. Stops up at the hash mark, leaves it for Gannon. Gannon walking in, he shoots. Tipped in front, saved by Roy. Rebound to Campbell. Couldn't get a shot away, so he'll be pushed into the boards. Conway backs him up and keeps it in the zone. Good keep there by Conway. Bigda centers it for Campbell on his backhand, and he couldn't get a clean shot away, so that one will go all the way down the ice. Quick up by Newbold on the change for MTSU, and just offsides was Matt Bigda. And he has a protest with the with the linesman there.
That one looked onside to me.
It's definitely a close play. .50 seconds left to go on the power play for the Dawgs. That one will go all the way back into their own zone as Hogan tries to settle it down and get something going from behind his own net. Drops it off for Burnett. Burnett wheeling it out of his own zone now, passes it off for Hogan. Cross ice for McDonald in behind his feet and turned over for Palmer. Palmer walking in on the left wing side. He shoots, gloved away by Newbold. Newbold has had Palmer's number all night. That is probably the fourth good scoring chance for Lyndon Palmer. And Newbold shuts the door once again. Face-off won by McDonald. Sends it cross ice for Santa Maria. Santa Maria on his own on the left wing side. Makes a nice move. He gets taken down. Clean play, centers it, and it just goes through the crease, but no one there. Strong play by Santa Maria. But the Raiders able to clear it all the way down. Santa Maria looks hurt on the play. And he will change. Turnover in the slot. Poked away by McDonald. Good play to dive and keep that one out of the slot. Here comes Punzenberger the other way. Nice move, but it's kicked away by Thomas. And Bonas will send it back down, but that one will be icing. No icing, as the penalty expired, but it was tipped. And we got another penalty coming up on the Raiders as the Dawgs pull their goalie for the extra attacker. Bartow into the MTSU zone now, and that one is tied up in the corner. So we will get a stoppage. Power play number 8 coming up for the Dawgs. Another missed opportunity on that last one. But still the same power play lines out there for the Dawgs. So it's going to be 2 minutes once again for Michael Settle. He's visited the box a few times tonight. Face-off won by the Raiders, but Campbell able to keep it in the zone. Passed across for Gannon. Gannon at the point. Shrugs away from Palmer, but he gets a stick on it. They both wave at it. Gannon able to keep it in the zone. Strong play there. Gannon at the hash marks. Down low for Mazzaros. Back to Gannon. Up top for Campbell. He just didn't decide to shoot there, and he will almost turn it over. Good keep by Campbell to walk it in the high slot. He shoots. Blocked in front. Bigda unable to get the rebound. Good hit by Bigda to put Knight into the boards. Conway and Bigda battling for it now. Mazzaros will help them out. 3 guys in there for the Dawgs now. Mazzaros comes away with it. Trying to center it. Gannon at the high slot. Spin move by Gannon. Unable to get a shot away there. Across for Campbell in the high slot. He shoots. Tipped in front. Saved by Roy off the deflection.
And I don't know about you, Torrin, but I think this might be one of the better power plays the Ice Dogs have had so far. They're moving the puck very well. They're getting quick shots off. Lots of traffic in front of this goaltender. It'll be interesting to see how this last minute and 13 plays out. But so far, they have a strong start to this power play.
Definitely some better puck movement and some frustration from Campbell as he couldn't quite get a good shot off there. With a good opportunity in the high slot off the tie-up. Mazzaros comes away with it for the Dawgs. He'll play it back to the point for Campbell. Campbell loses it to Settle. Here comes Settle on a breakaway. Settle walking in. He shoots. Saved by Newbold. Albanese tries to center it, and Newbold will cover. Nick Newbold coming up big to keep the Dawgs ahead in this one. Another short-handed breakaway for the Raiders. So a few extra seconds ran off the clock there. And they will try to fix Newbold obviously not rattled by that goal that he gave up, with a few huge saves since then. It looks like they have figured out the clock. 6:21 left to go in the third period. 56 seconds left on the power play for the Dawgs. Face off to the right of Newbold in the Dawgs zone. Face off won by McDonald. Hogan playing it back for Burnett, but he couldn't get a hold of it. Albany's punching off a few more seconds off the clock here. McDonald out of his own zone across ice for Hogan. Hogan up ice for Punzenberger. Tips it into the zone where he will chase it. Punzenberger up top for McDonald. McDonald walking it in now, trying to put it down in front for Santa Maria, and he gets a stick on it, but not a good shot. But McDonald comes away with it again. Skating around the zone is McDonald, unable to keep it in the zone. Here comes Settle again, who just had that breakaway chance, and he is hounding the Dawgs at the point on this penalty kill. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. That one will be icing off the missed pass for the Dawgs. Great penalty kill by Corey Settle on that shift with a nice breakaway opportunity and almost a good chance there as he stripped the puck away from McDonald. But luckily, he was able to recover. Face-off won by the Raiders. First man to it was Punzenberger, 2-on-1 for the Dawgs if they hurry. Punzenberger has Santa Maria. Pass across, blocked by Bonas. Nice diving place. Punzenberger still with it. Walking it out. Siciliano unable to keep it in, or out of the zone. McDonald puts it back in. We are back at even strength. Santa Maria walking out of the corner now. Up at the blue line is Santa Maria. Dumps it into the opposite corner where McDonald will chase it. He battles Rathard for it. Into the wall was Santa Maria, but the puck leaves the zone. Hogan back for it with the Dawgs. And he will punch it into the zone. Bonas looking up ice, taken away by Parente. Good pressure by the rookie. And Bonas finally sends it down. No icing on the play. They say it was tipped off of a Dawgs player going for a change. Bill Martin in behind the net. Passes it back for Strauss, but took a weird bounce off the boards over his stick. Parente able to recover. That one comes out to center. Johns almost stands a man up in front of the bench, and here come the Dawgs the other way. Strauss wheeling it down himself. Gets taken down in the high slot, but the Dawgs still get a shot away. Just goes wide. Parente from the hash mark, blocked and saved by Roy. Roy has been seeing these shots well through the deflections and the screens. And he is the reason that MTSU only trails by 1 goal right now. Great goaltending on both sides of the ice, wouldn't you say, Bo?
Absolutely. This has been a goaltending battle, probably one of the best we've seen in a long time so far.
Albany's unable to get it out of the zone. Strauss keeps it. Parente has it now. Centers it for Johns, but it's sticked away by Settle. Maurer has it. Passes it down low for Parente. Saved by Roy.
What a pass.
Centered it again.
Maurer.
Nice pass by Maurer. Settle out for Palmer. Palmer with speed across center. Couldn't get around Martin, who chips it back out to center ice, and Johns will dig for it. He leaves it for Parente. Parente 1-on-3 by himself. Nice move. Good shot there, but poked away by Roy. Big toe drag by the rookie Evan Parente. Dawgs still have it in the zone. Conway in the corner now. Passed up top for Burnett. Burnett with the lane. He shoots. Blocked in front by Settle. Down low for Parente. Bounced over his stick. Not able to get a good read on it. Thomas will tie him up and take him to the boards. Parente, nice move walking in. Into the slot. Poked away by Settle again. Johns up to the point for Burnett. Lays it back down low for Parente. Up top for Puma. Puma walks the line. He shoots, and it's tipped in front again by Settle. That's his third blocked shot of the shift. Parente comes up big again and will dump it back into the zone where Conway will chase it. Conway with the puck behind the net. Tries to cut to the slot, but he can't, so he'll bring it back behind. Up top for Puma. Puma over to Burnett. Burnett down low, and big does pass through center, went through. No one there. So we'll go out to center where Puma will punch it back in deep. MTSU with a change. Thomas in his own corner. He'll lay it out to center ice. Here's Siciliano, but a good kick by Burnett to keep the puck off his stick. Nice pass up to Mazzaros. Mazzaros on the left wing side looking for help. He walks to the slot. Shot save. Conway with it off the rebound in the corner. His pass was blocked by Siciliano, who takes it back the other way. Siciliano, nice toe drag shot, but saved by Newbold. Big glove save. Good chances on both sides of the ice there on that shift. But the goalies come up big once again.
Yeah, great save by Newbold and Ethan Roy. But how about the guy you mentioned earlier, Torrin, number 22 for MTSU, Michael Settle. 3 block shots that shift. He's been making his impact felt all over the ice tonight, both in the offensive and defensive zones. This kid's really playing his heart out tonight, and it shows.
So timeout called by MTSU as they try to get something going late in the period. We just saw goaltender Ethan Roy looking at the bench, maybe asking when they're going to pull him.
And if I'm Coach Camp talking to my guys right now, I'm not even bringing up the fact that goaltender Ethan Roy might be coming to the bench because I don't want my guys trying for a long-range shot and wind up icing the puck. That could cause a crucial D-zone face-off.
Definitely not. Everything needs to be off the glass and out. No chances taken for the Dogs here. So the referees say the timeout is up. The face-off will be to the left of Nick Newbold. 2:20 left to go here in the third period. The Dogs lead by 1. Crucial defensive zone draw. So as of now, Ethan Roy is still in the net. We'll keep an eye on him and see when he comes out. Face-off won by the Raiders. Palmer on the half wall, puts it up top for Fox. Fox shoots. That one's blocked in front. Rebound. He scores! That one took a weird bounce in front. Newbold unable to recover. He tried to reach the stick out in desperation, but this game is tied.
Just poor defensive zone play there from the Ice Dogs. Big shot from the point by the Raiders, and it takes a weird bounce to the goal. And I'm not sure. I think that was number 14, Harvey Wrench, there at the side of the net to put that one in. But either way, the last 2 minutes and 11 seconds of this game is going to be a wild ride as we're now tied 2-2 late in the third.
So the Raiders with some life late in this third period, and they have tied this one. That was a big face-off win for them on that play to get that one set up. Parente with it in the slot, but it's poked away by Rathert. Corey Settle out to center, but it's taken away by Gannon, who dumps it back into the MTSU zone. Parente with speed gets around Rathert and will bring him down in the corner. Wrench with it now, floats it out to center ice, but it's gloved down by Gannon. Gannon passes it off for McDonald in the high slot. Good stick by Wrench to keep that one out of trouble. So that one will go all the way down into the Dogs zone. Hogan unable to get a good play off of it there. The Dogs putting it on the blue line now. They dump it into the zone. On the half wall is McDonald. He unable to keep that puck in the zone though is McDonald. Here's the chance for Albanese for MTSU. He shoots, saved by Newbold. Newbold comes up big again late in this game. Bad bounce for the Dogs. Good chance for Albanese. Almost put the Raiders up late in this game, and he's shaking his head on his way back to the bench.
Boy, that may be the save of the game from number 35 in red. After a bad break in the neutral zone by Hogan, he turns that one over, and Albanese comes in with a full head of steam in the slot. Takes a good shot there, and Newbold stands tall to the test.
So it looks like a timeout here called by Georgia. still 1:13 left to go in this third period. Another big face-off for the Dawgs here. Santa Maria in to take the draw for the Dawgs. He's been pretty consistent tonight. And he loses this one. Bonas with a shot, but it's blocked at the high circle. And Santa Maria will send it out to center, but Rathard able to glove it down at the red line. He lays it back into the zone. Martin with it. He passes across for Strauss. Strauss up to Punzenberger. That one goes cross ice for Crawford. Crawford walking in. Nice move around Rathard into the corner. Crawford takes it into the wall. Punzenberger there to help him out. He's tied up. Here comes Bonas the other way. Trying to go cross ice for Wrench, and it goes ahead of his stick. Dawgs wanted an icing called there, but no go. Here's Punzenberger by his own bench. Makes a nice move to keep the puck on his stick. Here he comes across center ice. Punzenberger across the blue line now. Nice move into the corner is Punzenberger. He'll bring it into the boards. He's hit by Rathard and tied up. Crawford now with it in the corner, leaves it back for Punzenberger. He walks out of the corner. Punzenberger shoots, blocked in front. Martin at the point. Down to the hash mark, down low for Crawford. Crawford centering. That shot goes wide. MTSU unable to get it out. Martin with a shot. Tipped again in front. Rebound. Scores! The buzzer beater from Daniel Crawford. And the Dawgs take the lead. And Crawford with some words for the Raiders bench on the way by. Some swagger from the sophomore.
That is a phenomenal shift there from the Ice Dogs. Big keep in the zone by Bill Martin, a.k.a. Wild Bill. He takes a great shot on goal, and Daniel Crawford right there at the side of the goal to bang that one away.
Crawdaddy with his second goal of the game puts the Dawgs on top with 5 seconds left to go. So that will do it. The Dawgs win 3-2 over Middle Tennessee State. An electric final 2 minutes there. MTSU ties it up late, but the Dawgs able to come back and finish this one off.
Unless you wanted to talk about the game.
As the Dawgs salute their fans at center ice, they even their record up at 1-1 on this young season. Thank you for joining us here from Aikens Ford Arena. You can stick around for some post-game thoughts from myself, Zach Bohannick, and our camera. Bo, what do you think was the comeback? What was the key to the comeback for the Dawgs tonight?
Well, I can guarantee you what was said between that second and third period was stay the course and make sure they finish out this last 20 strong. Now, obviously, MTSU gave a good hard push there at the end, being able to come back and tie this game. But I can tell you one thing for sure, there is no quit in this Ice Dog team, and it was shown out there tonight with Daniel Crawford putting in that last goal with 5 seconds left in this one. So I think the key here going forward and into tomorrow's rematch with these guys, which is sure to be an instant classic just like tonight was, is bring that same energy and a little more, because we don't want a repeat of last night's game, and we certainly don't. We certainly know how this game could have ended. So I think, like I said many times in tonight's broadcast, if the Ice Dogs can keep that forecheck up, bring that physical presence, and be ready to go right from the drop of the puck and be able to play a complete 60 minutes, I think they'll be rewarded with a nice big W tomorrow afternoon.
Absolutely, Bo. Thank you for that. Definitely some improvement in the low slot for the Dawgs with a couple of bang-bang goals down low. That is the garbage goals that the Dawgs usually look for, and they were able to capitalize on some of those opportunities tonight. Particularly Daniel Crawford with that late goal from right down low. Puck just squirted out to him on the side of the net, and he banged that one home for his second of the game. So as the Dawgs come back tomorrow night to take on MTSU, we'll look for more of the same and maybe some improvement on the power play, as they went 0 for 8 tonight. So that will do it for tonight's broadcast between the UGA Ice Dogs and the MTSU Blue Raiders from Aikens Ford Arena in Athens, Georgia. We thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night right here at 7:30 p.m. This is Torrin Smith for Zach Bohennick and Andrew Fleming signing off.